Kevin, this is as good as it gets. It's the Chiefs, it's the Chargers, it's an AFC West battle, and I'm just thrilled to be alongside you, brother.
Here we go. Me too. Another year with you. That's as good as it gets. Out of the end zone. It's a touchback with the new rule this year. Out to the 25-yard line. Wilson in motion, 1st and 10. Right to work. And he's got his receiver at about the 30-yard line. That's Macklin with a gain of 5. After Macklin's 5-yard catch, here's a 2nd down and 5, and it's Macklin again. Shoved out of bounds by the Pro Bowl quarterback, Jason Verrett. It is a gain of 7. He has been a wonderful addition to that secondary now in his 3rd year out of TCU. 1st and 10. Here comes Smith, and they got into the backfield where, with room to roam, Kelsey with a lead block and a tackle made by Perriman and Lowry. And it's a catch and run of 28, and the Chiefs are on the move at the 35 of San Diego.
Well, the Chiefs run the ball so well, they show you this misdirection. The linebacker has his eyes in the backfield. It's just enough for Spencer Ware to get out on the edge. And as we know, Alex Smith, as good as there is in football.
Smith last year against the Chargers completed 72% of his passes. He's on that same track today. In fact, even better, nice tackle behind the line of scrimmage made there by Legit and a loss of a yard. Nickel secondary right now for San Diego. 2nd down and 10. Ware. Some blocking up ahead there for Mitchell Schwartz, who's the right tackle. Comes over as a high-price free agent from Cleveland. A gain of 6 right there for Ware, who is out of LSU. 4. Smith buys time, and he was looking down the sideline for West, and nice coverage by linebacker, and is a rookie out of Akron. Natural grass surface here at Arrowhead Stadium. Opening drive of the game, and Santos will put the Chiefs on top on a 47-yarder, 3-0. As the Chargers are set to get it for the first time. And they're going to leave it in the end zone. It was caught that time by Craig Mager. Woodhead on the move. Tall line right across the middle. Quickly, Keenan Allen heard from and works it up to the 38. 14-yard pickup. Is in. Benjamin in motion. 1st and 10. Melvin Gordon, who's the #1 pick out of Wisconsin last year. Some nice tackling there. Allen Bailey on the line. And others, Poe, they throw him for a 2-yard loss. It's a Rookie of the Year. 2nd down and 12. Woodhead, a burst up to about the 42. Hit on the play by Ron Parker, and a gain right there of 6. The blitz. Throwing as he is hit, and it's caught on the play by Tyrell Williams. And look at him fly down the side. Finally tripped up and taken down across the way. He was hit by Gaines. He picks up 33, an explosive play to the Kansas City 24.
Well, this is terrific by Rivers. You're going to see the blitz. You're going to see Woodhead. He comes over and cleans it up. But a nice effort here by Phillip Rivers, sliding to his right and buying some time and still finding the open receiver against the blitz.
Tyrell Williams, who's out of Western Oregon, puts him in great beginning field position.
The secret how they want to approach this against Phillip Rivers. They want to get some hits on Rivers early.
Gordon. And he has a burst. A good solid run, and there he goes into the secondary and inside the 10. Brought down by Zombo. 17-yard burst. Another 1st down for San Diego.
Well, this is good news for Charger fans. Melvin Gordon is a talented runner who struggled last year. I think he's going to be so much better in year 2. I think he's seeing things differently. I think he's healthy. He's playing quicker. Phillip Rivers talked about you can see it in his feet when you watch from behind how quick and decisive he is getting in and out of the hole.
Rivers. And he was looking in the middle. There's no flight. There it comes. Keenan Allen was there. Gates in the vicinity. And they got Peters, who's in his 2nd season.
Defense, number 22. By rule, the ball replaced at the 1-yard line. 1st down.
He's not scored a touchdown in the NFL. He runs into his own blocker, and there it is, #1 with the lead block from Orlando Franklin, the left guard. A 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers are on top. That was sudden. Big plays along the way.
You're going to see Fluker block down. They're going to pull the left guard, and Melvin Gordon with a fullback in front of him. Derek Watt, this is where he's most comfortable in the eye.
Understood the running game even more working with AP.
He got a better handshake, too.
He does. He's got a hard one. And there goes a extra point.
Start, answer, score with a terrific opening drive by the Chargers.
Rambo lets it go over his head. It's out and down to the 25-yard line with the touchback. Niall Davis letting it fly overhead.
Down those sub packages, nickel and dime, and those different looks that they give you.
Double tight ends. Ware is in there. He finds another seam and takes it in the secondary. Denzel Perryman. Hey, JP, thank you very much. Remember, they traded here now a pistol formation. They traded Bradford to Minnesota, and they put Wentz, who's got some bad ribs. Here comes Ware on first down, and he picks up a yard. He's brought down by Teo, who led him in tackles a season ago. Utah, who played for Urban Meyer. Alex Smith, second down and 9. Slings one downfield. Nice catch made. Grabbed by Chris Conley, a second-year receiver out of Georgia. It's a 13-yard gain. Kendrick West is in. First and 10. Russians, the read. Legit falls. Smith deftly works the sideline and tries to wait for someone to get open. Nice coverage by the Chargers secondary. He's got time. He overthrows his receiver. That was Albert Wilson.
Gains around a young quarterback.
It's 3rd and 10. Pressure, flag, down, fumble. And looks like the Chargers have fallen on it at the Kansas City 49. With some heavy hitting and a player down, too, for San Diego. From Atlanta, Georgia.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding. Defense, number 22. Holding. Offense, number 72. These fouls all set. Replay, 3rd down.
That's Verrett. He was called. And Eric Fisher, the starting left tackle for Kansas City, was called.
Fumbles lost last season.
Somebody moved with Ware in the backfield.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 91. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
It's Karan Reed, who is the new signing.
Under communication on the back end.
It's Smith with a 35, quick hitter. Deflected, and it goes incomplete. Turn average guy the last 4 years. All with Cleveland. Colquitt, who's great, getting the ball inside the 20. Benjamin lets it go. The volleyball. I think he stepped on the line. He did, and they're going to say it's a touchback. Close. Very, very close. Benjamin on the move, 1st and 10. Played by Gordon. That line gives him time. He's on the money once again. Keenan Allen downfield. Healed and ready to go. He is a threat. 1st and 10. Melvin Gordon. Patience. Hard-earned run. Sambo jumps on his back and brings him down about the 40 with a gain of 5 on the play. Good time for Rivers again. Going outside, incomplete. And they have the coverage by Gaines as they're going outside to Keenan Allen, a 4th-year receiver out of Cal. On the cross. Quick slant, caught by Allen, 1st down, San Diego 49, pickup of 9. Gordon is in, 1st and 10. Couple tight ends. The other way, Benjamin. And from behind they got Zombo, who is cut by Green Bay. It's a pickup of 8.
Year pro and Melvin Gordon.
2nd down and 2. We have a shot by Woodhead. He picks up 3 down to the 40-yard line. He's got a 1st down.
Understanding of coverages and leverage.
Watt and Gordon in the eye. Watt leading him as he did in Madison. Look at Gordon continue to fight. Down in 5. 8th play of the drive. Another long drive by San Diego. Moves up niftily. Buying time. Gates. Tried to get him down with DJ across the way. Derek Johnson close to a 1st down near the 30-yard line. Gordon. And he's got the 1st down. Look at him continue to work. What determination. Johnson brings him down. Gain of 3 to the Kansas City 27. 1st and 10. Woodhead. Flicker with a block. And he'll scat his way inside the 15-yard line. Got tripped up on the play. Another burst. They continue to gouge Kansas City. It's a gain of 12 and a 1st down to the 15. Fake to Gordon. He'll block. Rivers. And he was looking to the near side for his rookie tight end, Hunter Henry out of Arkansas. Mackey Award winner. Good coverage on the play. Incomplete. With a 2nd and 10 handoff, Woodhead. Slippery into about the 6 and close to a 1st down and brought down by Eric Berry. Gordon. Touchdown. Well, after not scoring at all on the ground a year ago, he has scored 2 touchdowns in less than a half in game 1 in his 2nd season. Melvin Gordon.
Well, you think he's going to follow the fullback, but he starts down, and you look at this big gap on the backside, the A-gap between the center and the guard. The Chiefs overrun this, and talk about a back that runs with his eyes and has a nose for the end zone. He looks like a different player already this season.
We know he had the knee injuries last year, had the microfracture January 5th. He's come back, a great offseason as we've talked about. Lambeau tacks on one more back. He looks slicker. I mean, physically, he looks different. Lost a little bit of weight. And very positive, very confident. We talked to him yesterday. Lambeau's kickoff. This will again sail over the head of Niall Davis and out to the 25-yard line for a 3rd consecutive beginning start. 1st and 10. Fake to Ware. Oh, here they come, and down he goes. Reed gets him. Also a hit by Mebane. Gonna get some help from Morse. That center, he's young as well, and it's a handoff. This goes to the hard-charging Spencer Ware, who began his career with Seattle. It is a gain of 10. 9 here. They need the 35. Looks into the nickel. Flag.
Before the snap, all-star, offense, number 10, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Here they come again, and down he goes, a touchoo. Oh, they beat the right tackle on that play, Mitchell Schwartz. He came in off the right side of the line. Oh, Dustin Colquitt will punt. Benjamin is back deep. Breeze in his face, not a very long punt. Benjamin on the move from the Kansas City 45. They only had, the Chargers as a team, 84 total punt return yards a season ago. With a 1st and 10, Woodhead is in the backfield with the quarterback, Phillip Rivers. Nice tackle right there. Zombo, he's been in a couple. They hold him no gain. They stay at the 38.
That's this comfort level. I think we'll see a lot more of it this year from the Chargers.
2nd and 10. They go outside. And this is grabbed by Allen with Peters on him. There's a flag. He's down to the 31 as it stands now with a gain of 7.
For the league lead interceptions with 8.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 22. 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Make the decisions.
Chiefs have 4 defensive backs. 1st and 10, Gordon. He'll dive head over heels. He's down near the 11-yard line. And hit by Howard and others. It's a gain of 6 on the play and a flag.
Holding, offense, number 34. 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
Derek Watt. It's Woodhead on a screen. And a hard-charging play from the secondary by Phillip Gaines on a catch-and-run of 7 by Woodhead to the 20 of the Chiefs. 2nd down, 13 for Rivers. Across the middle, there's Gates with a nice move in tight. He credits that to his basketball days at Kent State. Gain of 8, nice play, and he's down to the Kansas City 12. Rivers, Benjamin, good move, down to the 4 and a 1st down. Travis Benjamin, and goal at the 4. Rivers, wide open Woodhead, 'Head, touchdown. 2
Woodhead, they just don't cover him out of the backfield. I mean, he's just going to go to the corner, and for some reason they turn him loose in this part of the field.
Lead with his 80 catches, but number one among backs in the end zone, who outscored him, Rich, last year 43-6. And that is our score midway through the second. Another one out of the end zone by Lambeau to the 25 and a touchback for Kansas City. The pistol with Ware. 1st and 10. Take that back. That's West. Runs out there and is knocked down on the play by Perriman. They get by Fisher. And that's the result. Smith goes down about the 33. West back there, 3rd and 1. And Ware. He tries to pile drive his way for the first. Looks like he's got it out near the 36-yard line with a gain of 2.
Problem for Kansas City as well, Kevin. Just some continuity up front.
In the 1st and 10, West. No place to run, no place to hide. Manti Te'o throws him for a loss of 5 back near the 31-yard line. He's punted 2 consecutive possessions. And they go outside. Here's their Pro Bowl tight end, Travis Kelce. And it takes a village to bring him down. Finally, Mebane came over there to get him.
2 and 3 tight end sets.
West, who led the team in rushing a season ago, is in. And they're going to go with a little swing pass right here. There was a nice lead block by Schwartz, but the quick closing defense was right there. Te'o and others. No gain on the play. Legion, I mean, they were just all going to the ball.
Over in free agency from Seattle.
San Diego has taken this crowd completely out of the game. The punt by Colquitt, and it was signaled for a fair catch with a nice bounce. He puts about as many inside the 20 as any punter in the last decade, couple decades. 49-yard well-placed punt right there. Yours has been red hot. 11-13, hit 5 in a row. Gordon in the backfield with the rookie block from the fullback, and he tumbles ahead on 1st and 10. And he picks up 3.
That haven't played together are going to be out of action for Kansas City.
They miss Mongo. Woodhead was in at 2nd and 7. Outside again they go. And losing his hat, but getting and twirling for a 1st down is Keenan Allen. And a flag has been thrown at the 16-yard line across the way. Peters is over there on Allen. Peters.
There is no foul on the play for a face mask. The defender did not pull the helmet open, causing the helmet to go off. Therefore, the play is dead right there. 1st down, San Diego.
Defensive backs for the Chiefs on a 1st and 10 for Rivers. Outside he goes. Woodhead is drilled. Nice play across the way by DJ White, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, in a 6th-round pick. No gain on the play. And across the middle, they've got the tight end. Gates running across, hit and brought down by Gaines. It's a gain of 8 on 2nd and 10. And they get another one. March Lillard brings down Keenan Allen. 1st and 10. There goes a flag, and there goes Rivers. Woodhead looked like he scooped it up with the coverage on the play by Ron Parker. We're in a gain of 3 as it stands now, but the flag, as you saw, was thrown in. Year before, had a broken collarbone.
On the play. Holding, offense, number 76. Illegal contact, defense, number 20. These fouls all set. Replay, 1st down.
It's underneath. In the linebacking core, exploited there by Woodhead, out to about the 44. He picks up 8 on that play. Woodhead will block, and they're going down the side as Peters was stride for stride with receiver Tyrell Williams, who's caught one already today. Rivers looking for Gates out of the reach there. NFL punt for rookie Drew Kaiser from Texas A&M. He sends this one to the near side as he's knocking this off to a rookie. 5th straight start of the 25. 1st and 10. With a gain of 5 right there.
Challenge these San Diego corners. They've not even tried to push the ball down the field against the San Diego secondary.
West in the backfield, downfield they go. It's Kelsey, who's brought down by Dexter McCoyle. That's a 19-yard catch and run. And they're at midfield. Flag.
Holding. Defense, number 26. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Former Packer Casey Hayward. Chargers have 6 in their secondary. It's a first down for Kansas City. With a timeout remaining for Alex Smith. Running for his life and throws it away. Again, they're getting pressure up the middle. And Reed, once again, who's already got a sack off that line. Second down, 10. West with the block. And the flip by Smith. And West with some nice play there from Brandon Flowers. Chargers still in the dive. 3rd and 7 with a timeout for Alex Smith. Holding him off here. Good block by Fisher. And thrown back. Now his receiver downfield, Chris Conley. At about the 25. Back inside the 10, and Cole Quick will send it skyward. Hill is there and fields it at the 22 with 8 seconds to play.
And a couple touchdowns. The offensive line has really played well in the first half for the Chargers.
No sacks allowed, no turnovers for San Diego's offense.
And I just think that they're a healthy football team, or they were a healthy football team to begin the day. Obviously the Keenan Allen injury, but their offensive line to me has been the real difference in this one.
This is Mager who takes it inside the 5 for San Diego and stays on his feet. It looked like he was brought down by Steven Nelson. That's a 23-yard return. Many empty seats as Woodhead gets it on 1st and 10, finds a big hole, looking for a block in the secondary. Brought down by Ron Parker. That is a run at 21 as he weaves his way to the San Diego 48.
Well, go ahead and run this. Look at this hole here for the back, right there. I mean, that is a monster hole for Danny Woodhead. The Chiefs are not doing a good enough job getting off of blocks.
For Keenan Allen, unfortunately for San Diego. Sidearm throw there, Inman, who's taken the place of Allen. And he slips by Peters, who can't make the tackle, and he is brought down by March Lillard out of Akron for the Chiefs in the linebacking core.
Technique and fundamentals from the Pro Bowler.
2nd down and 4, and close to a first down. Well, we just saw Peters having a tough time making a tackle. He had a very tough first half. Gordon is in with the rookie fullback, Watt, who leads the way, and a little shift. Then he may have been stopped right there. Some nice perseverance coming through, and Nick Williams. Clock at 0, and that's exactly what they try to do, we think, unless they'll decline, and they'll have to punt from where they are.
One of the hardest things for young punters in this league is
the layup game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Cyphers was let go after 13 years, and Kaiser was brought in, drafted. The punt is away. Hill will make the catch. No one around him from the 13. Finds a seam. Blazing speed. Flag is thrown. Hit by Atachu. On a 20-yard return with a 35-yard punt. No one was around him.
It almost looked as if the Chargers felt he was going to fair catch it.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 80. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Kansas City keeps the ball. First down. Timeout.
Very out of character.
Ware is in with the 1st and 10. And they try the end around here, and there's not much room for Jeremy Macklin.
In this San Diego secondary.
Throwing into a nickel here on 2nd down 11. And he's got his tight end, the former basketball player at UW Milwaukee, Demetrius Harris, and he picks up 7 as he gets out to the Kansas City 17. Ware is in the backfield with the quarterback Smith. Here they come again, and down he goes. Mebane. They think the addition of Slauson on the offensive middle and Mebane in the middle of that defensive line, who just made the 3rd sack. Dustin Colquitt with a slight breeze in his face and fields that low long snap. Travis Benjamin at the 46. Right out of bounds at the 45. It's a 1st and 10. Gordon is in. Oh, showing great patience with nice cutting ability down to the 36-yard line. And he was hit in the backfield by Nelson.
Already rushed for over 50 yards.
Second down and 1. Looks like he's carved out the first down right there. Gordon has. You know, there was a lot of comparison to Gordon last year when he was not completely healthy.
Down with Melvin Gordon said, what runs do you like in this offense?
Two tight ends. Moves up. Rivers does. First and 10. On the move. And Rivers flies to the far side. You don't see him run all that much. He's 34 years old. He's got a lot of miles on him. Woodhead is back there and gets the call. Then they continue to gash the middle of that Kansas City line. A lot of runs directed right between the guards, and he pushes a pile to the 16-yard line on a gain of 6 for Danny Woodhead. Fake to Woodhead. And time, and the throw. Benjamin with a nice tackle by Steven Nelson with a gain of 5, and he's down to about the 12, and that's enough for another San Diego first down.
He has to play more from under center because that's where they want to be with Melvin Gordon in the running game.
First and 10, here comes some pressure, and it was applied that time by D. Ford. That was a familiar number 55 in the face of Rivers at a game last.
Defensive tackles.
Second and 10, draw play. Woodhead, who on this drive has had a run of 6, and on the previous drive, a run of 21. Woodhead, bottom of your screen. Rivers, and great defensive play right there. They were going for receiver Tyrell Williams. Nice coverage, Ron Parker.
It's a terrific job by Parker right there at the end. He's trying to find and locate the ball, but he does just enough there at the end to get that left hand in there and knock it away.
A season ago, 26-32. And the Chargers extend their lead 24-3. 6:02 in the third quarter from Kansas City.
Down by 3 touchdowns. They're starting to run out of time, especially when you consider how their defense is struggling against the Chargers offense.
Lambeau kicks it out of the end zone. Chargers have lost 8 consecutive AFC West games.
Rushing yard today from a quarterback that had almost 500 rushing yards a season ago.
Ware was in, first and 10, going deep, and he's got Ware. Oh, and he breaks a tackle of Lowry. Finally brought down by Teo. A catch and run of 45 yards. Longest play of the day for the Chiefs to the Charger 30-yard line.
He's just going to come out of the backfield and work right down the middle of the field. And for some reason, nobody accounts for the back. Way too much space and a missed tackle.
Ware remains first and 10. He gets it again. Missed tackle right there by Perriman. Finally taken down. And Smith with a second down and 1. And a run by West and a nice defensive play by Corey Legitz and a loss of 3 on the play. West is in. He's got his tight end. He got turned around looking for Demetrius Harris.
Shot.
4th and 5. He was looking for him and instead goes to Kelsey, who got the matchup he wanted with Hayward. He's inside the 15. He's down to the San Diego 12. 13-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, this is a challenge for any safety or corner covering the tight end Travis Kelsey. He's so tall and he's got those long arms. He does a great job creating separation.
We've seen this particular alignment today. He's going to go to Wilson, who is lining up in the backfield, and then knocked out of bounds by Jaleel Adad.
While for Alex to really get the trust and the confidence for them to do the right thing.
In 2nd and 7, he's got Hill, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. He liked the body language there. The rookie, Tyreek Hill, 9-yard touchdown reception.
You're going to see all these linemen get out in front, the slip screen, and Hill knows he's got a clean wall.
To Kelsey for 13, sets it up. 9 yards to Hill. Extra point by Santos. And a new game in Kansas City. Santos the booted. And Craig Mager is deep for San Diego. He'll leave it in the end zone. To the 25 it'll go. Yates has been quiet lately. Wood into the backfield from the 25, 1st and 10. Lot of congestion. Travis Benjamin hit by the third-year pick out of Oregon State last year. In 5 in the secondary. Danny Woodhead. And he slithers his way for another handful of yards. Up 5. D. Ford finally jumps on him. And they're going down the far sideline for Williams. He had a couple of Chiefs chasing him down across the way and getting 10. Gordon is in. And he's going outside looking for Benjamin. There's Nelson. Boy, he played him well that time and was right on it. Peters helping him out. Travis Benjamin, who's got incredible speed. Looking at bunched up. They're picked up, though. Rivers with time, and he's got the matchup he wants. Williams again, the catch and run, and pushed out of bounds by Gaines. He had a 33-yard catch and run early in the game. He catches and runs there for 38. He has been terrific. Tyrell Williams out of Western Oregon.
Well, you see the bunch set. They don't do a good enough job passing it off. And Tyrell Williams is wide open on the crossing route.
The fourth 38-yard catch and run by Williams moments ago for San Diego. Rivers. And he's going for an open Benjamin, and there was a flag thrown on that route. Berry was in the vicinity, and Nelson. That's a tough guy to watch, Travis Benjamin.
They're going to get Berry for a hold.
Defense, number 29.
Yep.
5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
The secrets going in is really what it's going to boil down to who would have the better execution. And so far, clearly, it's been San Diego.
Gordon on 1st and 10. He was hit on the play by Derek Johnson, the Chiefs' all-time leading tackler, and a gain of 2 right there. Woodhead in. Nice read. Oh, then he was stuck. Looked like Eric Berry was right there. Zombo was in there, too. Chiefs have 5 defensive backs. Rivers, time, looking for Woodhead well over his head. 28 to extend the lead, and he does perfect. 27-10.
An impressive performance so far from the Chargers.
Rambo kicks off, and Niall Davis is back, and this is out of the end zone and out to the 25. What do you think of that, Rich, that new 25 position on a touchback and a kickoff?
Depend upon who's back there returning kicks.
We're in 1st and 10. 15 to 22, Smith. And he threads one in there right to Conley. With the catch made at the 36-yard line. Flowers was there. Gain of 12, 1st and 10. We're in the backfield again, a quick slant. This is dropped. Oh, was it picked off? It was. Picked off by Verrett. And look at the Pro Bowlers zigzag his way. What a pick down to the Kansas City 33 in the first turnover by the Chiefs today.
Really great coverage by the Pro Bowl corner. Looked like Macklin had it for a second, and then somehow Jason Verrett was able to just rip it right out of his hands.
That's amazing.
It's like it bounced off the chest of Jeremy Macklin.
Oh, it's a turnover. Yeah, exactly. What am I talking about? He doesn't need to throw a challenge because it's a turnover and they're all reviewed.
The question is, does he have possession at that point? Because
the previous play is under review.
I think he had a good firm grasp of.
Jerome Boger has talked with New York. He's looked at the film himself.
After reviewing the play, we have confirmed it as an interception, and the ball is down by contact at the 44-yard line. First down, San Diego.
Here it is in the game right now.
Gordon in, gets the call, 1st and 10. He had a couple guys down there, including Derek Johnson, with a gain of 2, and he pushes the pile, Rich, down near the 42. Drop play handoff on 2nd and 8 goes to Woodhead, and they jump on him. There's Derek Johnson once again. 12 and 4, rather 4 and 12. And there's a deflected pass. They're going down the middle. It's incomplete, a short pass, and Rivers is mad at himself. Looked like Zombo may have gotten away. He's kicked 2 field goals in a row. And from 54, this is no good. Wide right. Chiefs defense holds. Field position for the Chiefs today at their own 44, 1st and 10. They got a lot of ground to make up and not much time to do it. They go to Conley. Receiver out of Georgia, hit by Lowry, brought down. Lowry's been a starter last couple years for Atlanta and Indy. 2nd down 1. West was in. And bobbled and reeled in by Wilson. Then he was drilled.
Terrific job with their run defense.
3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Knock away, and a beautiful one at that by Casey Hayward. That was a big play. A 3rd and 2.
Diego defense.
4th and 2. West is in, gets the call, gets the first down, breaks the tackle on the play by Teo. And that's a gain of 7. Manti Teo had a chance to get him. Ware is in, 1st and 10. And there's Spencer Ware. Here comes Teo. Gets him inside the 30, about the 29, but not before he picks up 12. Ware remains. And he throws it dunk right here. That's a catch at the 20-yard line. It's grabbed by Macklin.
Chiefs top target.
First catch since the 2nd play of the game. Another first down. Here they go, and he gets in for the touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, who set a Chiefs receiving record a year ago. 19-yard strike for number 19. And they worked on Verrett.
Got to give the receiver a chance to make a play. Even if he's covered, this is pretty good coverage, but a back shoulder throw, the most difficult pass to cover as a corner. Verrett never sees the ball.
Point, Carlos Santos.
It's going to be on Kansas City.
False start. Offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty. Still on the try.
With the extra point, Richards White, a 38-yard field goal. He gets it. Tack on one more. 10-point game. 9:18 to go. Just saw some scenes of stadiums over the years. Remembering 9/11. Here's the kickoff by Santos. Craig Mager. Oh, what a big-time stick. Boy, was he hit hard that time.
Veteran quarterback.
Chiefs in the nickel, 1st and 10. Rivers, and caught right there by Henry. Hunter Henry. 10. Woodhead. Finished by Ali, and then he dives into the middle and takes it out to about the 41. And Woodhead, by the way, 13 carries and 78 yards. Here he goes again with number 18. Diving down low, and then he was gobbled up by Poe on a gain of 2.
In a critical situation against Bob Sutton, you think pressure.
Look at all the people on that line. Ali comes from the edge. Rivers throws, incomplete. Peters got a hand on it. Bit of a breeze. Not much hang time, and on a bounce. Hill fields it cleanly at the 10.
He's going to be an exciting returner for the Chiefs this season.
He's got that twitch, doesn't he? Huh?
He's very aggressive, and I like that from a punt returner.
He played his high school football in the San Diego area. Has a 1st and 10. Grew up rooting for the Chargers. Right in the middle, he finds Conley out to about the 32-yard line, and Teo brings him down. 9-yard pickup.
So makes it difficult for them to dial up all those pressures and blitzes against Alex Smith.
2nd and 1. Oh, he's got his receiver here. Knocked down. Another great play by Casey Hayward.
Secondary.
Chiefs have struggled on 3rd down today. 1 of 9. 3rd and 1. Ware has the first. Teo missing the tackle. Oh, and he's dragging along McCoyle. First down run right there. 14-yard pickup to the 46 of the Chiefs. Ware, who had been on the practice squad last year, back in there with a 1st and 10. And they go to him again, right through his hands. 2nd down and 10. West is in. Smith does this so well. On the move. And he got under the oncoming Flowers, and he's out of bounds about the 47.
In the flow of the game and played with a little bit more up-tempo style.
3rd and 3. And they got Wilson as they work on Lowry. Nice catch, good throw. Gain of 6 on the play. 14-yard run moments ago on the drive. 1st and 10. Fisher the block at the left tackle. Ware once again found that soft spot. Takes it down to the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 1. West is in. And that's in the middle, caught by the tight end Harris. Look at him drag defenders inside the 20.
The perimeter.
And rhythm, Rich. They got rhythm now. 1st and 10. Coming from the side, Itachi was chasing him. And he throws it away wisely. A lot of pressure also over there. They had Phylon.
The field goal.
West is in 2nd and 10. They bring the blitz. West with a good block. Buys Smith time. And looking for Conley. With the coverage on the play by Dexter McCoy. 7th play of the drive. 3rd and 10 for Alex Smith. Inside West. Gets 4. He gets down to the 15-yard line. He is brought down by Jaleel Adai. And this to come to within a touchdown. And he gets it from 33. From the 35. And he'll leave it there. As he hits the chalk, out to the 25, and Hunter Henry, the kids are in. 1st and 10, Gordon the back. Good stick. Coming up, Philip Gaines. Fake to Woodhead, outside to Benjamin. Hali can't bring him down, but then they come out with all kinds of pressure, including Jay Howard. They lose 2 on the play.
Good use of the timeout now. There's Woodhead. That's where the ball goes in a critical situation.
Rivers, Benjamin. He broke 1 tackle, then ran into his own blocker. He was slowed down on the play by Gaines in the secondary. No gain on the play.
They've moved Tyreek Hill up a little bit to field this one.
Kaiser.
Another bad one.
It wasn't high, it wasn't long.
Wow.
And it takes a Kansas City bounce, and it goes into San Diego territory. How about that? 6 defensive backs. Smith.
Can't take a sack. Got
Away. Here's West. Got a beat on him. Brought down right there by Melvin Ingram.
The way we talked about incompletion on 1st down doesn't hurt you.
Smith again moving up. Legion hits him. He dumps it off to West. Chased out of bounds by Teo. Ware is in. Into the dime. Ware with the block. Time for Smith. Oh, and he's caught Macklin at the 10. Flag. 23-yard pickup. We got a beat out of 2.
Roughing the passer. Personal foul. Defense. Unnecessary roughness. Helmet contact on the defensive player. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down. There's no excess timeout charge for Kansas City.
It's Ware. Morris with the block. And touchdown!
Great movement at the point of attack. You see Morris and the right guard. They get great push on the nose tackle. Tough to tell whether Spencer Ware gets in there. Gets lost in the pile.
They are reviewing it as they do every scoring play. Yeah, let's go down to Jerome Boger here.
After review, the rule on the field stands. Touchdown.
Nothing on tape would tell you otherwise. Down 24-3. The Chiefs have come back to tie at 27. 17 unanswered points in the last 8 minutes and 15 seconds of the game. This will be out of the end zone, so they'll take it to the 25 and the touchback with the 1st and 10 for Rivers there. The fake. He's hit. And he throws it away as he was going down.
It could be intentional grounding.
They're picking it up. They've waved the play dead. Even though you see the run there by the big man, Chris Jones, the rookie, who they really like.
He's trying to throw it away. Actually, Woodhead's in the area, so. Screen.
It's Woodhead. He's getting blocks. Lawson giving him one out there, and he works for a 1st down and gets out of bounds with a catch and run at 12, and he's up to the San Diego 37.
There's Philip Sky, Antonio Gates.
Barksdale the block, now they come through, and he goes down for the 1st time. D. Ford. Flag is thrown at the 27. Ford had that 3-sack game against the Chargers last year, you may recall. And it's a hold, and it's against San Diego.
Holding, offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. We played first down.
That was the left tackle, Kim Dunlap.
Correction. Kansas City has declined the penalty. The result of the play, second down.
Into the dime. It's Woodhead. They're holding on for dear life, and Chris Jones, I think, got him.
18 on the game clock. Don't snap it, he's saying. Didn't want to snap it.
3rd and 16. Here's the dash by Woodhead. Picks up 4. Johnson is on him. He gets some height on this one. At the 17, here comes Hill. Out of bounds about the 32. Zeros on the clock. 48-yard punt. 15-yard return. Overtime in Kansas City. Go to the extra period. And those are some of the rules in the regular season.
A touchdown or safety on the first possession will win the game. And
San Diego, you can get to call the coin toss. San Diego has chosen tail. And his head. Kansas City wants the ball. Which way would you like to kick?
Josh Lambeau. Overtime, and here we go. And he'll again let this fly over his head to the 25 and a touchback and a flag.
we'll get the ball at the 30.
Offside on the kickoff. Kicking team, number 20. Kansas City has elected to have the 5-yard penalty assessed from the dead ball spot, the 25 to the 30-yard line. First time.
Dwight Lowry. Legion again is on the trail of Smith, and he's cut where? Near midfield. He had the matchup he wanted against the linebacker, Perriman. A 20-yard pickup and a first down. Flag is down at the 45. It's against San Diego.
Holding. Defense, number 50. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, the first down.
You talk about Spencer Ware and how well he's run the football, but how about him out of the backfield today? He's their leading receiver with 7 catches.
That depth is paying
Previous
off.
play is under review.
Let's see if he got both feet, and obviously they're going to check for that. And if he had the ball, a lot of things to look at on this particular play, which as it stands now is a 21-yard pickup by Spencer Ware.
He's done a really nice job catching the football.
He's got the ball, and he had, I think, the feet.
Yeah, never moves. I think this will be a catch.
One.
He's got one down.
2.
There's
The one
second
slid. Yeah, right, that left foot slid as he was trying to plant.
There's one right there. There's the second one.
So he's got possession.
There's the first one. There's the second one.
After reviewing the play, the ruling is confirmed as correct. Completed catch, first down, Kansas City.
And a 20-yard catch. Ware is there, he gets the pitch. Oh, there was a beautiful block by Ross Travis, the tight end. It opens the door. Teo brings him down.
Reading the end man on the line of scrimmage, Melvin Ingram commits, and Smith just flicks the ball to Spencer Ware.
West in the backfield. Shorts the block. Smith. Look out. And he'll go down to the 32-yard line. He is hit on the play by Kyle Emanuel.
Dance at the end of games.
Chiefs already in field goal range. Here's a run by Ware on a second down and 5. Itachi from behind jumps on his back. He picks up 2. Rich down to the Charger 30. West was in the backfield. That's going to go outside, and that's going to be caught by the tight end, Kelsey. He was knocked out of bounds by Lowry. He picks up 8. Quarterback Alex Smith on a 1st and 10. And here they go to Wilson. And a couple guys over there, including Flowers. There's no gain on the play. Smith, Schwartz the block. Looking for Kelsey, what a catch! He beat the tight linebacker Kyle Emanuel was covering on the play. A 16-yard catch. Kelsey has got the ball at about the 8 of San Diego and a 1st and goal.
This game is all about matchups. We saw Kelsey on the safety. Now it's on the linebacker Kyle Emanuel, and that is a problem for San Diego.
West is back there with Smith. Smith. Oops. Yeah, they were cutting in with Kelsey. And outside, they had the other tight end, Ross Travis. Second and goal at the 8th and 9th play in overtime. Where Morris a block, Schwartz a block, and down to about the 2. And goal at the 2. West at the side of Smith. Smith slices in. Touchdown, Kansas City wins it. What a comeback. What a game.
Final score, Chiefs 33, Chargers 27.
They're going to review it as they do all scoring plays, as the officials try to clear the field. Watch it again.
We're going to look to make sure he wasn't down. This is a little closer than you think. Oh, no, I think he gets in. Official was right there at the top to make that call.
They've confirmed it. Game is over. The Chiefs, who trailed 24-3, have come back to win it in overtime, 33-27. What a way to start the season.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field stands. Touchdown.
The Chiefs scored 23 unanswered points over a span of 14 minutes and 25 seconds. The fourth quarter in overtime. 23 unanswered points. And the Chiefs win it 33-27. My goodness.